Hey, ladies, you didn't expect to be here, not now, and definitely not like this. But here you are navigating a new chapter, and suddenly you're the CFO of your life. After divorce, most women aren't just emotionally exhausted, they're financially overwhelmed. And here's the scary truth. A study from the Institute for Women's Policy Research shows that divorced women's net worth actually drops on average by over 40%. And nearly 1 in 5 women fall into poverty after divorce. But here's the good news. You're not powerless. You can build this again. And it starts with these 5 financial tasks, the ones most women skip, but will truly put you back in the driver's seat should you choose to take them. Number 1 is taking inventory of all of your finances. Let's start with clarity. Before you can make any financial moves, smart financial decisions, you will need to know what you have. That means checking account balances, yes, even if they're still in both names, retirement funds, credit card debt, your mortgage or rent, any income sources, not just your job or career, but also rental property income, mineral rights, child support, alimony. This is what I call your financial snapshot. It gives you a full, no fluff look at where you stand right now. A woman in her early 50s came to me and she had no idea that her husband had 3 investment accounts when they were divorcing. Without taking inventory, she would have been left completely unaware of these accounts and possibly missed out on getting her fair share of them through the divorce process. But because we did the discovery and we determined that those accounts existed, she was able to get her half. Number 2, we want to close or update joint accounts. If your name is still on joint credit cards, old bank accounts, or even utility bills, you're vulnerable. I've seen women held responsible for debt they didn't rack up because they just didn't remove their names from the account. So you need to close joint accounts, remove your ex from any accounts that are in your name, set up new accounts that reflect your independent financial life. And please, please, please change the passwords on everything. You'd be surprised how many exes log into old accounts just to see what's going on. Number 3, we're going to create a post-divorce spending plan. And notice I didn't use the B word, budget. This is where logic meets emotion. You need a spending plan that aligns with your new reality and your future goals. Your income might look different now. Maybe you're paying for childcare when you weren't before. Maybe you've gone from 2 incomes to one. Regardless, it's not about deprivation, it's about having direction. I worked with a woman post divorce who was a stay at home mom for over 12 years, and she found herself suddenly having to manage her own finances after divorce, and she had never done that before. She felt she'd have to give it all, give up all of the extras that she was accustomed to doing. But when we created her post divorce spending plan, she found that she was able to not only cover her essentials, but she was able to set aside money for savings and still budget for a small monthly fund for her and her kids. That allowed her to take the kids to the movies without guilt or to indulge them in special treats on occasion. That's the power of a spending plan. It gives you back control. Number 4, protect yourself with insurance and update your estate documents. This one gets overlooked too often, especially when you're emotionally drained and exhausted from doing the divorce and you just want to be done with it all. You've got to make sure you update your beneficiaries on your retirement accounts, your life insurance policies, and your will. This includes identifying a custodian or guardian for your minor children if you don't want that to be their dad or their other parent. If you're now the sole provider, make sure you're insured properly. Life insurance, health insurance, disability, These all are going to matter more than ever. You might even consider getting an umbrella insurance policy for your home for that extra liability protection. Your ex might have been your emergency contact before, your healthcare proxy, or even your power of attorney. That needs to change, and you need to protect yourself, your children, your assets, and your wishes. I can help you get these things updated. Number five, we're going to look at rebuilding your credit and actually reimagining your future. A lot of women tell me they really feel like they're just starting over. And in many ways, they are. But that's not a weakness, it's truly an opportunity. If your credit took a hit during your marriage or through the divorce process, open a low limit credit card in your name. Use it for small expenses and then pay it off every month on time. Monitor your credit score. Then reimagine what this next chapter might look like. Do you want to buy a home? Potentially start a business? Travel? Maybe you're even thinking about sending your kids to college. Every financial decision that you make now is a vote for that vision. If you don't have the vision, we're not likely to get there. I had a client come to me when she was divorced with a credit score of 580, which is not good. And this was after her husband had maxed out all of her joint cards before the divorce was final. So she opened a secure card in her name. Yes, she had to use her bank account and $500 to secure the card, but she paid it off each month, using it judiciously for everyday expenses, not just frivolous spending. But she paid that off on time, and literally within 18 months, her credit score was improved and she was able to qualify for a mortgage on her own with a decent interest rate. I know this isn't easy, and divorce does shake your foundation, but it also gives you a chance to rebuild in your own way. If you want someone to walk through these steps with you, I offer a free consultation where we map out your situation and next best steps for you. You can also join my next second Saturday divorce workshop. It's virtual, it's real talk, and it's designed to help women like you get answers fast. All of the links are below. And if you'd like to jumpstart on considering your options, grab my The Ultimate Divorce Toolbox. It's packed with checklists, templates, and guides, and it's only $97. This alone should help you reduce your overall legal fees if you're still going through that divorce process. Not sure what that next step is? Let's schedule a time to chat so we can determine your next best step, even if it's just a baby step.